Hey, welcome back to the Big Rant Show. As always, thank you for joining me. If you could, hit the subscribe button down below and let's get right to it. Now, this one I don't get. The boycott of the movie Peter Rabbit. Some people are alleging, of all things, allergy bullying. If that's not the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Now, in the movie, apparently, not to put any spoilers out there, but it's kind of got to be said, apparently. Apparently, in the movie, there is a farmer who's taking the land of the rabbits and everything like that, and the rabbits see the house is theirs and everything like that. So they shoot some berries at him. I believe they're blackberries. They shoot at him. He happens to be allergic to it. And apparently there's a scene where they shoot these at him. He actually gets a few in his mouth. He ends up reaching for an EpiPen. It's kind of just some stupid fun. Which is in all sorts of movies that I've watched throughout my entire life, where there's different things that happen, and it's just part of the nature of, physical comedy. Yet all sorts of people, apparently a whole group of parents with kids that have allergies, have come out to boycott this movie simply because of this scene. People, not everything has to be an offense. Sometimes things are just funny, or put there to be funny. You don't have to boycott a movie because it has something in it that you don't like. Okay? You don't have to sit there and create some huge boycott against it. All you have to do is not go watch the movie. If it's not something you want your kid to see, don't take them to see the movie. If you take them to the movie and they didn't like it or whatever, or you didn't like it, get over it. Ask for your money back if it's so bad. But there's no reason to lose your mind and try to take people's livelihoods away simply because you didn't like the fact that it had a little physical comedy in it. So you're going to tell me that the movie Hitch, which has a scene where one of the actors are allergic to shellfish, one of the people are allergic to shellfish, and that he accidentally eats or whatever, and his face swells up, is that the same thing? Is that allergy bullying too? Or is that just having a little comedy in your movie? Now, I understand there's all sorts of bullying, all sorts of discrimination. I felt most of it. I've been bullied. I've been discriminated against. For Christ's sake, I live in a wheelchair every day of my life. So if that doesn't bring ridicule, I don't know what will. But I've seen videos and I've seen movies where people in wheelchairs were shown in kind of a dumb light in some respects, and I didn't go off and boycott the movie. So what is wrong with people? Why is it that everything, and I mean everything that is done, is an offense to somebody? Dear God, what is wrong with people? Grow up. There's no reason to be losing your mind over a stupid kids movie. And that's all the movie is, okay? It's just a kids movie. It's not that important. It's not a big deal. The big deal, though, is that you're losing your minds over it, and to the point that you're trying to boycott it, trying to cost it money, simply because you didn't like a scene in it? Come on, if I sat there and tried to boycott every movie that I've ever watched that had a scene I didn't like, then I would be boycotting almost every movie I watch. There's always something somewhere that doesn't sit right with me in a movie, and you don't see me going around boycotting it. I didn't like how Star Wars Episode 3 worked. I didn't like how the entire movie went. I enjoyed the overall movie, but I didn't like a lot of it because there was no dialogue. Did I go off and want to sue them or want to boycott them for George Lucas for doing that? No. I was waiting for the next movie to come out. I saw some things in Transformers. I didn't like some of the scenes in Transformers, but guess what? I still watched all the Transformer movies I could. I just don't understand it. I don't understand the concept of being constantly offended by every little thing something is in a video or in a movie or something somebody says. Not everything is an offense. Get over yourselves. You ain't that important. It's just a movie. If it's a problem for you, don't watch them. You know, do some research on, watch some of the trailers first before you go to the movie. Because guess what? Some of that scene was shown in the some of the trailers. You know, I was looking forward to it coming out on Netflix at some point. That's the only reason I even know about the movie at all, is I see it on TV a few times, and I thought, hey, maybe I'll watch it on Netflix. But this is just dumb, people. We've got to stop being an overly sensitive, wussy country. I'm so sick of it. Maybe it's because I've been bullied and discriminated against and treated like crap by so many people for being disabled that it just doesn't bother me. But maybe some of you need to wake up a little bit and realize that not everything's going to be exactly the way you want it. You know, they're not sitting there trying to poke fun at at everybody that has an allergy. It's a movie. It's basically, it's almost kind of like a movie, almost like a war movie in a way, where they're trying to take back something that they feel was taken from them, and they find a weakness in the person they're fighting against. Is that really obscene? Is that not how things work? You try to find a weakness in your enemy and go from there? Pathetic. Pathetic. This insanity needs to stop. And I don't know where to go from there, but this insanity has got to stop. Anyhow, y'all have a great day. I'll see you down the road. And hey, go see Peter Rabbit. All right, bye.